So we've got some good news or maybe bad news depending on the type of Demon Slayer fan you are. Although I've pretty much seen a lot of happy faces, a lot of good stuff when it comes to the reactions for Demon Slayer fans when it comes to Demon Slayer Season 2. People are just loving this season. Although that's part of the reason why some people see this as bad news, because you love this season so much, you just don't want it to stop. So that's what we're talking about today on the Konjic channel. All this stuff for the end of the season.
I need to regenerate. I'm about to go off like I'm the Avatar state, and I can say.
Now, if you guys don't know, the second season of Demon Slayer Season 2 will be coming to an end really soon. And I mean really soon. We're talking days from today the season will end. A lot of people thought this was a really great season, although of course at the beginning of the season people were pretty annoyed because they were just redoing the Demon Slayer Mugen Train arc, which we already saw in the movie, although plenty of people didn't see the movie ever, so they were like, well, look at that, here's episodes. But in the same place we get the episodes from, Crunchyroll and Funimation, they did get the movie anyway, so you could have just watched the movie anyway at the same time those episodes were coming out. And if you chose to watch the movie, well, then that means that you already know the story, because while those episodes are coming out, obviously you could just watch the movie immediately, and that takes much less time than waiting weekly for a new episode to come out. Also, I just want to remind you guys that if you want more Demon Slayer content and more anime content in general, make sure to hit the like button on today's video, and the YouTube algorithm will literally set your YouTube account to show you more anime content from across YouTube. But of course, if you want more content and following stuff from this channel, go ahead and subscribe, and that gives you access to all the videos on the channel and access to future videos that will be coming out. And of course, you can hit the bell icon to make sure you get notified when that happens to not miss anything. If you guys remember, Demon Slayer Season 1 was actually pretty long. It was longer than the typical anime season. It was longer than the typical two-part anime season, as this was. So first, we usually get 12 episodes in an anime season. That is typically the amount of episodes you get with the average anime that releases, while Demon Slayer Season 1 had more episodes than that. So when that usually happens, you usually look at double the episodes as a two-parter season where it has 24 episodes. And we're not talking a two-parter season like how Attack on Titan Season 4 is, where you get one part in one year and the next part in the other year. We're talking about literally just two parts straight up 1 year. You might have like a 2-week break or something between the two parts, but that had 26 episodes. So that's not 12 episodes, that's not 24 episodes, that's 26 episodes. We had a good first season, and that was the fact that we enjoyed it as much as we did and we got that much content for that season really boosted that anime. And this is why people are mad for the second season. The first arc of Demon Slayer Season 2 had 7 episodes. And the second arc of Demon Slayer Season 2, which is the Entertainment District arc, the arc we've been watching so far, that has 10 episodes. How many more episodes are we going to get for that arc? One episode next Sunday, the last episode of the arc. And that leaves us with 18 episodes for the season. So 7 episodes in the first arc, 11 episodes in the next arc, 18 episodes. Welcome to math class, boys and girls. And you may be thinking 18 episodes, well, that's great, man. That's sure, it's less than the first season, but it's still longer than the typical anime season. Yeah, but if you really count it, the first arc was literally just no new content at all, except for just very minor parts of the first arc, where of course the whole first episode was brand new content. And then you had like certain individual scenes that well, very minor things that we hadn't seen in the movie that didn't really add up to much. They basically just took the movie and divided it into the episodes. And that's why, if you don't count the first arc, we're kind of left with just less than what it actually seems to be when you look at it on paper. Although, in my opinion, I don't think anyone should actually be mad at that, because you're still getting like premium content here, and the episode still, if you count all those episodes of the first arc and remove them and only keep that first episode that was brand new content and add it to this, we're still left with 12 episodes, which is a typical anime season. And this latest episode, get ready for it, boys and girls, is going to be about 45 minutes long. As Crunchyroll states, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba TV anime has announced that the 11th episode, set to air next Sunday, will be the last one of the arc and will be an extended finale at a 45-minute runtime. The series previously announced cast additions in December, along with a new exhibition and festival in January to celebrate the TV anime that is set for this spring in Japan. Now, what are they talking about? They're not just talking about season 3 coming in the spring of this year. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about an event coming. So stay tuned for that. But I think that's pretty awesome news. I think this is good news. 45 minutes, that's awesome for a finale. 45 minutes. While other people, I know you guys are mad about it being less than the first season, but guys, not everything is going to be that long. Usually anime is never that long when it comes to a single season. So be grateful that we got this, and these episodes have been good. I mean, has anybody really been talking negative about this show? I think it's been pretty good. After this episode airs, we'll see what happens next, not just in terms of when the new content will come out, as in like a season 3 or a movie, but when will they announce it? And if it is a movie, are they going to do the next arc of the manga, just like how they did with Mugen Train? And if they do that, are we going to get for season 3 that same movie redone into episodes the exact same way we saw with Mugen Train in season 2? Or if they do a movie, will it be non-canon material that is just based on new content they've created? Or is it based on new content they've created that is canon material, similar to what My Hero Academia does with their movies? All this stuff is yet to be known, but we'll gather this information after that episode comes out, and then we'll talk about it. Now, there's also some Hunter x Hunter news, or as I like to call it, Hunter x Hunter, that you guys can go and check out. There's going to be some new anime content, but beware, you may not like how they're actually doing this, because you're probably not going to be able to actually watch this new anime content yourself. But check out that video to find out all the news about that. But my name's Konjik, I love you, and I will talk to you in the next video.
And I can say that I'm great, yeah, I can say that I'm perfect. I ain't the one that was out here saving lives, I was purchased. Now we about to take you out if you try to act toxic. I'ma send you straight up to my main man, Konjik.